Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for inviting me to speak on behalf of Dr. Engler today. I had the great fortune of working with her as a medical student, resident, and junior faculty member and learned countless things from her. So today I would like to go through the top 10 things that I learned from Dr. Engler. Starting with number 10, the secret to a successful afternoon clinic with residents is candy. Candy, and more candy. And not just any candy. Dr. Engler went to the effort to put the favorite candy for each resident in the bowl. So sweet. Number 9, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. When a patient brings you fibers in a matchbox, you send them to Dr. Engler's afternoon psych derm clinic. Dr. Engler has a special gift for listening and worked with these challenging patients like no other clinician I've ever seen. Number 8, the smaller the person, the bigger the magnifying glass. Number 7, Dr. Engler has a photographic memory. I could spend 20 minutes going through a history, summarizing everything, and gathering information for her, and within one sentence, Dr. Engler would know exactly which patient I was talking about, know their methotrexate dose, when their last liver biopsy was, and probably knew their labs. I don't know how she did it, but it was amazing. Number 6, no matter what the diagnosis was, Dr. Engler seemed to have at least 3 articles about it in her office, and she could retrieve them faster than I could print them from PubMed. Number 5, how to be a detective. I still remember the absolute glee Dr. Engler had when she discovered that the Botanicas in Washington Heights were selling compounds that contain mercury, and she would gather the jars from the patients, and when she would sneak it out of them where they bought it, she would get this big smile on her face like she was in a game of cops and robbers. And the villains' names were Crema Santa, Dermaline, and Miss Key. Number 4, I remember Dr. Engler telling me her secret to staying on top of the literature. It was to read at least one thing each night. And then she whispered, "It can even be from a throwaway journal." So I really love that one, Dr. Engler. Number 3, how to take a good derm history. What kind of cockamamie story is that? Number 2, how to stay in shape as a working mother of 2. You put on your tennies and you sneak into the stairwell after clinic. Too bad I work on the first floor, Dr. Engler. That one's not working for me. And number 1, the most important thing I learned from Dr. Engler was her true passion for dermatology, that after seeing countless patients over the years, she still had a total, just beaming face when she walked in to see the patient with the medallion-like dermal dendrocyte hamartoma on the chest. The expression was just priceless, and I really, really appreciate all of the things you taught me, the amazing memories, Dr. Engler, your dedication to teaching, your awesome lectures that were really great to study from for the boards, and your generosity with your time. So thank you for being a wonderful teacher, mentor, colleague, and friend. And on behalf of all of your former students and residents, we wish you the best of luck.